Hey guys, and welcome to number 2 of Demolition Derby, and in this series we're going to sign every single Derby County player on FIFA 16 Ultimate Team, and in this episode we got some really nice players coming up, so I can't wait to show you guys how they do in the first team. So we are going to go into our game. Obviously we've only made, I think we've made 2 signings so far, actually 3, sorry, because I made one at the start of the game just to start the team, and then we got Jamie Hansen, then we got Zanzala up front. Decent players, to be fairly honest, for saying how low rated they are, but we go into our first game. Didn't actually check the guy's match team rating, and he had like 74 in the midfield, which I did suspect would be probably a gold rated team. And then I see it and then I'm like, why EA, why have you put like a bronze team with a couple of silvers and 1 gold against a full gold team with 1 silver? It's kind of frustrating. It's a very good team as well. Cameron Drone, Nathan Dyer, Son, Wilshire, very good players who should do a good job for him and probably win this game for him. So we head into the game eventually, and in the 35th minute of the match here, Henning's on the left-hand side, cuts past one defender, then cuts past another, then gets into the box, puts it into the back of the net. A really nice finish from only a 70 rated player. He's not exactly got the most amazing stats in the world, but that goal there was very nice. Then we go into the 43rd minute of the match here. Son with the ball to the back post, and then Dyer with the volley hits the keeper. The keeper saves it, but he doesn't get enough of his body behind it, and it fortunately does go into the back of the net to make it 1-1 just before half time. Not the best time to concede, but anyway, we go into the second half here. Dyer again on the ball, just running at my defence with pace, puts it into the back of the net and makes it 2-1. Not the best of goal to concede. Maybe I could have just taken him out and conceded a free kick on the edge of the area, because he hadn't exactly got the best of free kick takers. But we go into the 81st minute of the match here. Beautiful volley from my Spanish winger. I'm not too sure of his name, but he's a really nice player, to be fairly honest, and for a starter team I definitely would suggest him. Really nice volley, really good dribbling and nice pace on that pretty much discard value player. So that is how the game does end. And then I remembered I'm on single matches, so it goes to extra time. So I was really frustrated because I thought I was going to get away with getting a couple of players, but then we went to penalties. Eventually I did sub on a few players because my bronze players were absolutely knackered, and didn't exactly go too well in this penalty shootout. Like, we dived the right way, but when you've only got a 49 rated goalkeeper, it's not going to be easy at all to save them, and his guy just seemed to save all my penalties. Not much I could really do. I think the goalie was only like 6 foot tall for us, and then Padoin puts it into the back of the net to kind of get back into it. But if Wilshire scores this, they do win, and they do win. So unfortunately we only get 1 player after technically drawing the game, which is kind of frustrating. So I think now I know that I'm just going to do division. So we're going to bring in a new goalkeeper, and that is going to be Matt Morch. He's not exactly ever involved in the first team, but he's a player on Ultimate Team. I'm going to have to use him, and he's 53 rated, so it's a big +4 upgrade on the goalkeeper that we currently have. There are quite a few goalkeepers if you look on this checklist. Now we've got Morch, Roos and Mitchell, all bronze, then Grant, then obviously the best goalkeeper, who is got Carson, and yeah, I don't know how I feel about the amount of goalkeepers. It's going to be like really difficult to use one, then get another one, get another one, get another one. But anyway, going into the next game, hopefully a new goalkeeper will help us out, and we are actually going into divisions now, so hopefully after the 90th minute mark we either get the win, the loss or the draw. So we go into the game and we come against a pretty fair opponent. Like, compared to our team, he's probably got the short straw, because our team's got a gold player and he's only got bronzes and silvers, and they're not exactly the best of bronzes. I don't know if he's doing his own series with like an English team and then he has to upgrade them, la-di-da-di-da. But anyway, let's go into this game now. And in the 6th minute of the match here, Castillo running down this left hand side, ball into the box. Hennings, beautiful header, puts it into the back of the net to make it 1-0 in the first 10 minutes. Nice start to the game. And then about 20 minutes later he does give away a penalty there, and of course we are going to tuck that away nicely with Hennings to double the lead and to double his scoring in the game. I think he's got about 5 goals in quite a few games. He's a really nice silver striker. But eventually Castillo gets into the box, makes it 3-0, 84th minute, and I believe that is how it does end. So very easy game, very easy to score goals against a player that has got a very low rated team. Obviously we've probably got the better team, and that's why we deserve the victory. So we're going to make 3 signings, which is really handy because that means we can get this series moving on a little bit. But I don't know, I feel this is about the right pace. I don't want this series going on for anything more than 20 episodes, and eventually when we get into like Division 9 we will be coming against full gold teams, and when we've only got 1 gold player, maybe 2 silvers or whatever, it's going to be very difficult. But we are going to go into some signings now, and the first one is going to be LFA Santos. A player I'm really interested to see how he plays. Obviously 90 pace, I think he's got 90 agility as well, so should be quite good on the ball. Another one is Calero, and the final player is Mason Bennett. I was going to do it in ratings order, but if you looked how it worked out, I think we signed another goalkeeper, and then we signed another centre attacking mid, then another centre attacking mid. So I thought I'd mix it up in terms of positions just to fill out the team a little bit better. And then the next three will be Mitchell, Bunjaku and Russo. Kind of signing like two goalkeepers very close to each other, and then Grant's a low rated silver. So it's like three goalkeepers within the space of a very short amount of time. But anyway, going into the next game, obviously we've changed the team to a 4-1-2-1-2. A little bit more chemistry. I think we've got about 90 now. And we go against another guy with a really bad team. And I feel kind of bad for him because I've played the game for quite a while now and I know how to play it. But these guys, with the lower rated teams, he's actually got Jamie Hansen on that right midfield position. They probably don't know how to play the game as much as me. So eventually we go into the game here, and in the first few minutes of the match, 5 minutes gone, Olivier Santos just walking around plays with such ease, brings out the keeper, and then a lovely little chip into the back of the net to make it 1-0 in the game. A good start for the Brazilian on the left hand side. Unfortunately, we've currently got two right mid, so at the moment having to play Hansen on the right and then Santos on the left, but it doesn't really matter because he only gets 7 chem. So into the 10th minute of the match here, Olivier Santos again on this left hand side with his blistering pace, gets himself into the box, gets taken out from behind and wins as a penalty in the 10th minute. And then we do took it away with Murphy to make it 2-0. Really, really nice to see. Olivier Santos is a really good player. He's 54 rated, but he's quite good on the ball, he's quite good at dribbling, and quite nice pace. So eventually we get the ball into the box in the 65th minute, and then Tanza, I think he's my right back, who's actually a left back, puts it into the back of the net to make it 3-0. Then we put a ball through here for Mason Bennett in the last 15 minutes, eventually goes around the keeper, makes it 4-0. And that is how the game does end. It is a really, really easy game, and not much the opponent could do. Obviously we had a couple of silvers in our team, and Olivier Santos, who absolutely ripped him apart with really nice pace, really nice agility, and that's actually getting us quite close to being able to get promoted, which will be quite handy. So we are going to make 3 more signings to end off this episode. First one is going to be Jonathan Mitchell, then it's going to be Albin Bunjaku, and the final one is going to be Keller Roos, ticking off all the bronzes now. Sorry, not all the golds, all the bronzes. So we're going to be moving on to the silvers in the next episode. So I think that's about the correct rate I want it to go. I don't want it to go any faster. I don't want it to go any slower, because look at it in the next episode, we'll play another 3. Maybe we'll get down to like Warnock or Wyman. Then after that, we'll get down to like Shotton or Russell. Then after that, I don't know, we'll see. We're not going to win every single game, that's for sure. So we did get quite lucky in this episode, getting against some really cheap teams. And yeah, we got some good victories. So if you did enjoy this episode, smash the like button, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and see you soon. Bye.